Wizard 101 has been around for 15 years and has been receiving new updates and expansions throughout that entire lifespan. But is it possible to beat all 15 years worth of content without dying once? That's the question I'm set out to answer, and today I'll be starting the legendary and also long world of Avalon, where if I die, I delete my character and end the series with this video. Avalon is an important world in the context of the Spiral because not only is it the home world of Headmaster Ambrose, our main man, but it also birthed a monster. Morganth, the main villain of this arc, who was disarmed years ago by the Council of Light, has recently wrested control of her deck of shadows back from its confines. Now she's set to rampage across the Spiral yet again, resulting in Ambrose tasking us with studying up on the Council of Light's last skirmish with Morganth to get educated or something. To do this, we have to head to the not-so-great world of Mushu and fight an Oni summoned to guard this precious history, Mika Skarka. Now, Skarka is a life boss, which is annoying for one main reason. I'm also a life character, meaning this Oni is gonna hard resist most of my spells unless I use a prism beforehand to change the damage type of my life spells to death, its super effective counterpart. This results in my setups taking a bit longer, giving Mika Skarka more time to whittle down my HP and put me a checkmate. I gotta say, I do enjoy the two prisms, don't enjoy going second, and don't enjoy that they're both life characters. Prism down. Let's get a prism down on the boss as well while we're at it. Don't think I need a shield yet, their pips are pretty low. Damn, he's throwing the tree. He's kind of really clawing. Realistically, not going to do much even with that crit. And that's both prisms down. I think I can kill both these guys in one fell swoop here if I get a feint on the boss. I guess I can start blading up. I don't have any of my good blades, but it's fine. We got another blade up. 2 blades up on deck. I do very much want a feint, though, for the boss. Or at least some more blades to really seal that deal. So I'm just going to shield and wait for a bit. 354. Is this the 8th world in the game we're about to come up on? They still be using the tree. That's crazy. I'm gonna put another blade up though. Finally, a spell that's a bit bigger with bigger numbers, but too bad it's into an 80% shield. Blade number 3. I'll try and find a 4th, maybe? I could get a TC blade up here if I don't find a feint, which I still, having trouble finding that one. So TC blade's going on. We're gonna 4 blade, then hit, and then just hope it kills everybody. 230. They're the kings of hitting for 200 damage every turn. Hopefully Forest Lord seals that deal. The crit's there. The prisms are there. They're all going down, presumably. Oh my god, that Oni death animation was... With the Dollar Tree Jade Oni taken care of, we get our hands on the scrolls chronicling the Council of Light's previous battle with Morganth and Zafaria from the Emperor of Mushu's perspective. Together, he and several other council members fought and defeated Morganth at her home base of Zafaria, locking her powers away forever. That didn't work out like they thought it would. Anyways, we read up on our history, return to Ambrose, and whoa, Morganth rolled up to his office just to flame him in team chat, saying she's going to rewrite the Spiral and then subsequently gets banished, which prompts Ambrose to send us on a new mission. Go to his homeworld of Avalon and get the legendary Sword of Kings to help us fight against Morganth when the time comes. He gives us a Spiral key to Avalon and tells us to find a young Sir Perry Gilliam, and as we enter Avalon, the hunt for the Sword of Kings begins. After helping out this wounded crab guy we found right outside the Spiral door, he gives us the whereabouts of Sir Perry, who not only is really old now, but also has some bad news. He already gave up the Sword of Kings to an ally, Sir Brennan One Hand, who challenged some random knight to a duel in a tower and lost, winding up his prisoner. If we rescue Sir Brennan, we can hopefully get the Sword of Kings back, but to do that, we need to beat the knight who bested him, Sir Terence Thornwood. That's a hell of a name. Thornwood is a balanced boss with some noticeably high HP compared to prior enemies. The bosses are starting to get seriously tanky now, and my hits aren't getting any stronger. He's got some scary balance hits as well, like Judgment and Raw, but I think we'll be able to run him over just fine, regardless of the power scaling. Sir Terence Thornwood, lot of pips. No real way to shield him because he is balanced, so I'm just gonna blade. I go second anyway. Not much I can do about it. Starting off with a Raw, hey, it's not a Judgment. If it was a Judgment, it would be way worse in the grand scheme. I'll take a Raw to the face. That's fine with me. Okay, the minus 40 weakness I didn't think about. I kind of don't want to take any more Raws to the face. Kookaburra, Colonel Peanut, going off, getting us a second blade. I could get a TC blade up too. I need a wand hit as well because I don't want to hit with this weakness. And he's gonna Sandstorm, so you know what? I wouldn't need a shield for this anyway, even if a shield for that did exist. I guess Tower Shield exists, but whatever. You get my point, like a school-specific one. Ooh, that does also suck. Not much I can do about that shield. So I'm just gonna hit the Forest Lord button. We'll see what happens. Can always reshuffle if the need be. This should kill, honestly, even with the weakness. At least it'll kill the minion. The boss, it's not gonna kill. The 50% shield, too much. And he's got another life shield too. Wow. I mean, this guy's tanky. I'll give it to him. There's another blade. I do like that. A feint as well. I mean, we're just gonna have to power through the shield anyway. Put it on. Oh, I did have another TC blade, so I can put 2 blades. It'll be a 4-blade hit with a feint. It might still power and kill him. He's gonna Sandstorm again. I don't know who's making these decisions, but goddamn, they're terrible for him. But we got another blade up. 3 blades up. We need one more. One more blade. If this Forest Lord doesn't kill, we're gonna have some problems. But I think it's gonna kill, so it'll be fine. Despite the shield, yeah, he is toast. I mean, it took a while, but he went down easily regardless. After spanking his myth boss troll ogre friend guarding the dungeon room, we find and free Sir Brennan in one hand, but surprise, surprise, he doesn't have the Sword of Kings either. Who would have guessed? Before Brennan's duel, he gave the Sword of Kings away to a friend in some area called the Wild, and the gate to this sector of Avalon is being blocked off by a massive tree man, old Greenbeard. In traditional MMO fashion, this old hunk of bark will only let us through the gate if we rescue his kidnapped daughter, who's actually not kidnapped, but married. Hey, good news for them. Bad news though, the guy she's marrying is racist as hell against tree people, which is a bit paradoxical, considering he's about to marry one. Allegedly, it's due to tree people destroying a once sacred shrine of peace built to symbolize the unity of all Avalonian races, but dog, you're about to marry a tree person. The cognitive dissonance here is just crazy. To appease Sir Malik the racist's demands, we need to restore that shrine in the name of Sir Greenbeard as a last-ditch effort of appeasement, and the guy guarding it is legitimately insane. Shagan Nosebiter is a whack job of a goblin that is obsessed with eating people's noses. Yeah, this story is fucking crazy. Welcome to Avalon. Shagan's a fire boss with even more bulk than Terence Thornwood and harder hitting spells to boot. Hopefully he doesn't eat our noses, I guess. Oh my god, he's got 8k health. Maybe he's a little bit better than I gave him credit for. Ooh, they do still have all their pips, and I get my shield up. Can't go wrong with that. I think I'm gonna start blading anyway, maybe a little against my better judgment because that Whiptail Pantera could break them with some spells, but it doesn't matter. Never mind, he's busting out the mediocre guns, and that's all right. Throw it down, throw the Triton down, because then Colonel Pian can just get this blade right up. I think I'm just gonna get the one tap now. I keep forgetting to put Feint in my boss deck. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Or not, okay, we can just fizzle. You know what, I guess it's all right. I can just throw this one out. He's gonna crit the meteor, but he can't even have that. That's karma. For all those noses he bit off, man, that's karma. And Forest Lord is gonna drop the minion straight up. And the boss, the Nosebiter, we're gonna have to get a little bit more creative. And by creative, I mean just put like 3 blades down and kill him. But you know what I mean. I'm gonna just throw shield down. He's got a lot of pips. Well, he did use them all, so maybe not the best decision. But whatever, it's fine. Let's just start blading up and forget it ever happened. No, I don't need that. Don't need that either. That's what I need. Blade number 2. Took a little bit too long to find it, but we got it up. And blade number 3 is right on time. And with these 3, if I can crit, it's just Jover. Crit's there. And I'll tell you what, never gets old watching this guy work. With our nose safe and the shrine restored, we mosey on over to Sir Malik, who realizes his ignorance. Again, he's been engaged to a tree lady for months. I don't know how it took him this long. Regardless, this results in a pleased Greenbeard, who finally lets us through to the Wild. After talking with the first person we see, Sophia Greensleeves, we run into a very familiar problem. The knight whom Sir Brennan entrusted the Sword of Kings to, get this, got captured. Sir Drewston, our rescuee, is held captive in a tower full of witches, and let me tell you, this tower was supposed to be a cakewalk. The 2 mandatory boss fights are just industry standard duels, no gimmicks, no tricks, no nothing. However, one of these bosses happens to be a 4v1 that you can skip by just doing a children's puzzle correctly. I horribly failed this 10-year-old brain teaser and got pulled into a 4v1 duel unprepared, having no time to fix my deck or research the boss at all. I don't think I have any fortifies. Actually, no, I think I do have some fortifies. I'm gonna get a fortify up, man. He's fire! Ooh, that's a lot of damage. At least he didn't crit. If this dude fire dragons too, oh, that's really tough. I'm gonna have to just heal instead of hit probably. Especially because he got the pierce too. Jesus Christ, these guys don't play. Oh yeah, my ass is healing. Hopefully it hits, right? If this misses, I don't know what happens. Honestly, if they're just gonna do the second arc thing of wasting all their pips on AoEs, I'm fine with that too. But if I hit this heal, I think I'll be at least okay for the time being. No crit is actually fucking miserable. Wow, I might actually just have to double heal this. Which sounds crazy, but it honestly might be what I have to do. Like, look at how little that's healing, dude. The crit would have, I needed the crit there. I think I'm just gonna fucking heal again. I'm gonna be honest. It might be counterproductive, but I kind of have to. I'll be honest with you. Usually I think I got it under control, but I actually don't have this one under control at all. But if I crit this heal, it's fine. There we go. That certainly helps. Hydra, the Fortify is gonna eat a lot of this, which is nice. Meteor, okay, they're in blow my pit mode, which is pretty cool. I do have a lot of blades up. We just gotta wait for Forest Lord and just go. We just gotta press the go button. But at least right now, my health is gonna slowly creep back up. Like so. Forest Lord, as long as he hits, as long as he can come through and I need him most, everything will be fine. He's wasting his turn. I guess they're all kind of wasting their turn, which is very nice. Okay, we're back in the driver's seat. It got scary, it got crazy, but we back. That gets all the minions. Boss is still up, but they're on death's door, and we clearly aren't. That might be the closest call of the entire second arc so far. I'm not even joking. But the boss is dead. That was a close shave, but with another 4v1 conquered and the tower cleared, we rescue Sir Drewston, who, guess what, gave the Sword of Kings to a different guy. And man, you're not gonna believe this. He's also captured. Bro got frozen by an ice dragon attempting to save a fire elf village, and after cleaning up his mess by thawing him along with the village out, he tells us he doesn't have the Sword of Kings. Shocker. He gave it to some random bard who dropped it. Yeah, just dropped it on the ground like a phone slipping out of a pocket. And to make matters worse, a bunch of ghosts just picked the thing up and whisked it away into the darkest depths of the wild, an area completely secluded by an inactive magic bridge that can only be awakened by the hearts of one of Avalon's toughest bosses, the Jabberwock. The Jabberwock is an unbelievably tanky boss with over 1600 HP and fire spells that hit like cannons, but this is all just a drop in the bucket. His cheat allows him to rattle off a 1600 damage meteor every 3 turns for free. No pips required, no turn taken up. However, this leaves him vulnerable. After his roided out meteor, he places a 200% trap on himself for 3 turns, giving us an optimal window to strike. Normally at the start of fights, you'll see me begging the game to let me go first, since you're able to cast your spells with an accurate pulse on the match. However, since the Jabberwock's meteor takes place at the end of the entire turn, going second is actually optimal here, since you can guarantee yourself a shield to block that meteor with. If we're able to go second in this fight, we should have it in the bag. If we go first, we just gotta rely on the heart of the cards. Fingers crossed for second. Fingers crossed for second. God, give me second. Oh, this got so much harder now. Okay, well, let's just hope we get lucky with meteor procs and they don't crit and they don't hit ridiculously high end. I'm gonna get a blade up. This is probably gonna take multiple cycles realistically, which is also troubling. So, oh, that fizzle. I could have shielded here and been fine. That was stupid of me to not shield twice in a row there. He's definitely gonna hit me now. Fuck. I'll just cast one anyway to at least block one of the hits. That fizzle's huge. That fizzle's huge. Because now he's guaranteed to just fucking whip his meteor into the shield and eats it alive for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, if memory serves, that trap stays up for 1 more turn. So I'm gonna put a feint on. Ooh, this is gonna hurt if he crits. If he crits, ouch. Ooh, that's gonna do like 1200, maybe even more than that. Okay, 960, not as bad as I thought. I'm gonna go for the Force Lord here. I don't think this is gonna kill, but I think it does come quite close. No crit too, wow, okay. This is still gonna do a lot, but it's not gonna kill. This could spiral really quick if I don't play this right. He's not hitting me, which is huge. So this, again, we're gonna eat another one. We've gotten super lucky with being able to eat these. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to capitalize on that. I'm gonna blade. And if I get a Force Lord, we can hit. If not, I might have to go into tank mode and hope things work. Awesome. This might be able to seal it. This blade with the 200%, I think this seals the deal and we're good. The crit's there. If you don't block, he did block. There we go. He really is the nerd emoji. Whoever said that is spitting. Now that we've won the Jabberwock's hearts, we can raise the stone bridge leading to the forgotten depths of the wild. Next time, we'll continue our search for the Sword of Kings, which, let's face it, probably got fumbled around by the next idiot of the week. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch the full series here, and as always, see you guys next time.